Hey guys, I'm Kevin Nolte, aka Naltz.
And I'm Dr. Alan Bauman from the Bauman Medical Group, aka Dr. B.
So Dr. B just gave me a hair transplant yesterday. And a lot of people say, what's involved with a hair transplant? So I'm going to explain to you, best I can, the steps involved, the 7 magical steps to getting a hair transplant. I think it began with the happy pills when I checked in. What are you giving me again? You know what, don't tell me.
Okay.
Well, we gave you some mild sedation.
Now you can come back.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Then I got the car wash on the head, the little, shooting.
Antiseptic wash to clean the scalp and prepare for the procedure.
Then Dr. B does the Dr. Doodle thing, where he's like drawing all over my forehead.
Well, we planned out the hairline aesthetically and artistically into the frontal area where Naltz wants his new hair to be.
So then we get into the room, and all of a sudden they're poking me with these little syringes. It didn't hurt at all, and all of a sudden I'm like, oh, numb, the numbskull phase. Really cool.
Yeah, the local anesthetic, which comes into effect pretty quickly. It's a slow process that enables us to numb the scalp.
It numbed it pretty quick for me.
Oh, okay, good.
Maybe because I'm sort of numb to begin with. So then it's time to get plucked, and they come along and just out these little things with the machine thing.
Well, with NeoGraft, we used follicular unit extraction to get the hair.
Right.
So we were actually able to extract 1 follicular unit at a time. That's what you're feeling.
And some of those units carried 1 hair, and most of them carried, what, 2, 3, 4?
2, 3, or 4.
Now, the traditional hair transplant is where you take like a whole donor piece, right?
Correct.
But why didn't we do that for me?
Well, you didn't want to be touched with a scalpel or have stitches post-operatively.
Right.
So we did the most minimally invasive process for you.
Because they use this, I won't have any scarring, which means that nobody, except for people that use the internet, will know that I had a hair transplant. I opted to shave my head because I get a kick out of that. But I guess not everybody chooses to.
Right. When you want the maximum amount, you're going to have to shave your head.
Okay, well, anyway, so now I will show you, and this is just fresh off of yesterday, what the head looks like. Now you're seeing nothing but scabs, which will go away how quickly?
Just a couple of days.
Okay.
Maybe 4 or 5 days.
Now here's the cool stage, and this is why I decided to use Dr. B here instead of your average hair transplant physician. Is I really don't want to look like Chia Pet or one of those troll balls. There's this whole artistry that goes into preparing the top of the forehead for the transplant.
Making the recipient sites is the most artistic part of the procedure. The angle, the orientation, the position of those sites determines the naturalness when it's all grown in.
As a matter of fact, at that point, I think I was like, my attention had wandered. I forgot what you were doing.
Well, let me refresh your memory. You were actually chatting quite profusely online at the time, answering questions about your hair transplant procedure.
That's true. Then it's like this swarm of team people come in.
We're placing the grafts into the recipient sites, and so the team comes in, and one at a time, very gently, very carefully, the team is placing those grafts into those sites.
I'll tell you what the grafts, you know what the grafts look like? They look like little pieces of rice. And frankly, I felt like they were part of me. They were little friends. Timmy, Albert, Stanley, Spencer. And then I got to my favorite part, the post-op goodie bag. I really liked the post-op goodie bag. It had magical potions and pills and pillows and the baseball cap.
Yeah, the post-op kit is designed to keep you comfortable overnight during the recovery phase.
And I got what's the foam? The military grade foam.
Aminoplex.
Yeah, the oxygen stuff I just spray on every hour or so if I felt like it, and I felt like I was watering my little garden. It was like keeping them, giving them a happy home.
Absolutely, get them healed quickly.
So after all this, you ask, what's the end result? And the end result is that, in 9 to 12 months, I will have the full follicular unit density due to the NeoGraft transplantation follicles.
Well, you're going to look cool.